What's going on, guys? County Games are back here again. Hopefully everybody's doing amazing. Today we got another fire reaction. So today we got Macklemore. This one is called Heroes. This is the live session by Vivo. Now he put out this song like a few weeks ago, I want to say, and I reacted to it. That was a fire song. That was definitely one of the best songs I've ever heard by Macklemore. Kind of going back to his old school of type rap music, you know, which I like a lot more than kind of his new type stuff, because his new stuff, a lot of it's just kind of like, you know, a bit softer sounding than the old type rap music that he's used to kind of putting out. Obviously from New York as well. He's Irish as could be. He has a song called Irish Celebration or something like that, which is pretty sick. You know, obviously the guy looks like he could be from Dublin or something. You know, he just looks very Irish as well. It's pretty dope. So, you know, definitely one of the best rappers I think in the US. At least singer-songwriters, one of the biggest for sure. Don't know what I call him, a major hip-hop artist, but this song is incredible, man. I really like this song, so I had to listen to the live session as well. We're gonna see if it's a gimmick or not, because a lot of the times if people put out music, you know, if it sounds completely different than it does live on the track, then, you know, it's a gimmicky song. So hopefully this one sounds amazing. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Go over to my Patreon, check out more over on Patreon as well, guys, and let's get it.
Are my heroes. The beanie from New Jersey drive over my earlobes. From jump it was always fuck cops in the bureau. Mixing Casper, Harold Hunter, and De Niro.
That sick said from the jump, basically from the start, it was always F the police, F the FBI, the bureau, the FBI. Mixing Casper, Harold Hunter, and De Niro. I don't know exactly what he means there. Is he talking about drinking, mixing those drinks, or basically pretending he's a gangster? Something like that, guys. But he's from New York, I'm pretty sure, right? Something like that, or he's from around there, so, you know what I mean? Bad dude, bro. Let's get it.
Now I'm with my kids and we watching old love, and I'm like, damn, I used to want to be like old dog. Deuce, deuce, under the goose boost, they all couple screws.
That's sick. Deuce, deuce. So the 22, guys, a pistol underneath my goose, underneath my Canada Goose jacket. That's fine.
Under the goose boost, they all couple screws loose. Cashier turns poop, I'm gone. 7, I heard NWA in the street from an older neighbor who was playing fuck the police. 11, writing graffiti. 15, I'm selling weed. By 16, I had an NPC.
Dude, that's sick. So he's basically kind of going through his life in this story, guys. And like he's saying, when I was 7 years old, I heard F the Police by NWA. That's one of the most iconic songs. I believe when I was 10, I bought the NWA album. For me personally, that changed my whole life. I was like, that was crazy. I also found an iPod on a train like years and years ago, and I listened to like a bunch of rap music off it. So, you know, he's kind of telling his whole story of how he got into rap music. You know, I think a lot of people can kind of relate to that. You know, when you start listening to hip hop, it's like a monumental, game-changing moment. You know, for me it was anyway. It was crazy, like hypnotized me, like Eminem says. It's just like crazy. So this is Fireman Macklemore giving his whole life story.
11, writing graffiti. 15, I'm selling weed. By 16, I had an NPC. That I wanted to grow up, sell drugs, smoke blunts, drink Mad Dog, and fuck. Wanted to win breaker and some East Bay kicks. Wanted to burn like DJ Quick. Mama said, Ben,
oh, Eminem always talks about DJ Quick as well. DJ Quick is obviously a huge, you know, DJ making beats and stuff. Smoke blunts. And what do you say? Wanted a windbreaker. You know, you wanted that friggin' the Canadian Goose, wanted that North Face and some East Bay kicks. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody from New York City at the time wanted to be like Biggie Smalls. You know, wearing some Timbos or some friggin' East Bay is like a website that you can buy shoes off of it in the US. It's like one of the biggest websites in the world. I don't even know that they ship to Ireland and shit, but they're huge. You know, always want that North Face and East Bay. I think a lot of people want that shit. I think that's fire. That's a fire look.
Some East Bay kicks, wanted a perm like DJ Quick. Mama said, Ben, are you aware your hair is way too thin? But in my mind, I was junior high, iceberg slim.
That's legendary, guys. You know, it's so funny. Like, he's basically saying the same thing I thought of when I was growing up. He said, you know, I wanted a hair like DJ Quick. So like, he wanted to be basically a black guy. Like, he wanted to like get into the culture, black culture. And I think, you know, growing up and stuff, a lot of people that get into rap music, they kind of look at NWA, they look at these black dudes that are in black culture, right? Rapping, you know, which is a black culture type thing. And you get obsessed with, even as a white person, you're like, oh my God, I really want to be like that, you know? That's how I was anyway. I thought that shit was so badass. I was like, yo, I remember one time I bought a friggin' do-rag when I was like 16 type shit, because I saw Eminem wearing it. And I was like, yo, I want to be like a rapper type thing. And then I never wore it or anything like that. But I remember I had it for like years and years. just like wearing it around the house and shit, thinking it was so cool. And then I was like, I didn't even know that it was like a black culture thing. It was so hilarious, and that you have to have like curls or whatever it's called. You know, your hair has to be a certain kind of way for it to actually work, you know. So it was funny, guys. I think a lot of people like that don't know when you're young, you know.
Your hair is way too thin, but in my mind I was junior high, iceberg slim. Feeling fine, getting high, spending time with the bitch, taking Heineken sips. This is live as it gets. Shit, but me, man, I wanted to be a band. I wanted to kick it with the people living in the band. I want 30 chains by the fountain where they panhandle. Ran from the cops, pulling scandals. Those were my heroes.
That's fire. He sounds exactly the same as he does live, guys, on the track. This is really good, you know, actual artistic, you know what I mean, language. Like the way he sounds the exact same as fire, man. And he obviously is talking about his heroes. He wanted to be like rappers and sell drugs and stuff. Pretty standard.
Put your money where your mouth is. Doing petty crimes back in the days. Too much OE, tipsy off the whiskey. Pick up the mic. The mic, put your money where your mouth is. Doing petty crimes back in the day. My clique is too great. Back in the days in the boulevard on Broadway, before the downtown turned to a big All Saints, I was rolling around with a 40-ounce of malt drink, posted up in front of the 7-Eleven all day. My heroes didn't look like yours. My heroes didn't look like yours.
Yo, that's fire. It's basically saying, you know, back in the day, guys, I used to hang outside the petrol station with the 40. This is so funny because like Macklemore's like the whitest guy. He's like a ginger guy too, right? He's like super Irish guy, but you know, I think a lot of people just, you know, he said my heroes didn't look like yours. Like my hero growing up was like Arnold Schwarzenegger and like Eminem and like these kind of rappers that were like badass dudes. A lot of people didn't have inspiration or heroes to be like a president or some, you know, some kind of cool, you know, some kind of, you know, good guy. They wanted to be like badass. They wanted to be like drug dealers and shit like that. You know, I think a lot of people like that growing up, especially when you watch movies like from New York and like Biggie Smalls and stuff. And Macklemore obviously is no different, guys. You know, a lot of people growing up are like that, want to have that kind of cool kind of, you know, lifestyle growing up. So this is badass, man. I love this song.
With the 40-ounce of malt drink, posted up in front of the 7-Eleven all day. My heroes didn't look like yours. My heroes didn't look like yours. Nah, they didn't work in 9 to 5. They worked 5 to 4. Woke up at 3 and recording more. See my.
They didn't work in 9 to 5, guys. You know, 9 to 5 is growing up. Everyone like used to think when I was a kid growing up, working a regular 9 to 5 was terrible. You know, that shit was whack. You know, we wanted to work a 5 to 4. What he means like wake up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and selling drugs all night, you know, till 4 a.m. in the morning, and then wake up and then record some rap music and then go to bed. Drugs and rap music, guys. This shit's badass.
My heroes died of overdoses, riding for the culture. Mine had the psychosis, all the lies and showbiz. Heroes shot dope and inhale, blowing their noses. Got locked up, got out and did some more shit. Got the devil in me and a bunch of Henny with me, and we fuck up any city, heavy hitting any inning. Steal the pancakes off your plate and then I'm robbing you at Denny's. Turning that is tinted and the Sherman's got me spinning. You don't want it with this. Put the truck in his ribs. We don't fight fair, fuck that. We jump and get our licks. Reds and whites flash through the dash, hop the fence, wake up, smoke a blunt, hit the park and do it again for my hero.
Oh, that's fire, guys. Like,
pick up the mic, put your money where your mouth is. Doing petty crimes back in the day. Too much OE, tipsy off the whiskey. Pick up the mic, put your money where your mouth is. Doing petty crimes back in the day. My clique is too great.
that's legendary. So, you know, to me, guys, Macklemore's not like the biggest rapper or anything like that. He's definitely one of the biggest rappers, but, you know, I never looked at him like as a super rapper. I looked at him more as like a pop kind of star, but that song, man, that shit is fire, guys. Like, I love that, man. Macklemore, dude, he's one of the GOATs for sure, man. So, hope you guys enjoy that, man. Go check out my Patreon, like I said. Loads more of them. I'm uploading there like every single day, guys, so that shit will be fire. If you guys want more content and stuff like that, and more kind of like controversial videos as well. So I love you all, like I say in every video. Thank you so much for the support, guys. You know, I can't express how much I love the support. You know, you guys are just killing it, man. 30,000 subscribers. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.